Combustion is a reaction between fuel and oxygen. In this combustion reaction, methane is the fuel, and this is the reaction.
The law of conservation of mass states that in any physical or chemical change, mass is conserved, meaning that it's neither created nor destroyed.
The equation can be balanced by adding coefficients.
Adding coefficients balances the equation by making the mass of the reactants equal to the mass of the products.
That bacon looks good, but this wouldn't be possible without chemistry.
We chose a metal pan over a ceramic pan because we're not stupid. The metal that this pan was made of has electrons on its outer shell that are not tightly bound to the nucleus.
This makes it a better conductor of heat and cooks our bacon more efficiently.
As the meat is cooked, the tough connective tissue denatures and becomes soft gelatin.
The proteins in the muscle fibers also denature.
A protein is any peptide with more than 100 amino acids. An amino acid is a compound that contains an amino group and a carboxyl group in the same molecule. A peptide is any combination of amino acids in which the amino group of one amino acid is united between the carboxyl group of another amino acid. The bond between the amino group and the carboxyl group is called a peptide bond. To put it simply, proteins are a long chain of amino acids. Proteins are also natural polymers.
I see no changes, all I see is racist faces. Misplaced hate makes disgrace to races. We I wonder what it takes to...
Dicing an onion is a physical change.
Beating eggs is also a physical change. During a physical change, some properties of a material change, but the composition of the material does not change.
A chemical change is a change that produces matter with a different composition than the original matter.
Frying eggs is an example of a chemical change. A transfer in energy, a change in color, the production of a gas, or the formation of a precipitate are all clues that a chemical change has taken place. And now it's time for cooking tips with Boxing Buddy.
Wow, when flipping an omelet, you use two spatulas.
Could we see that demonstrated?
Yes.
It's going, man. Spatula Man Ben.
He's gonna get sloppiest.
Doing his sloppy spatula job.
Should I go?
Do it, man. Do it. Oh!
And that was Cooking Tips with Boxing Buddy. Solids are states of matter with definite shape and volume. Particles are close together, which makes them almost completely incompressible.
Liquid is a state of matter with no definite shape and a definite volume. Particles are also close together, but they are free to flow from one location to another.
A gas is a state of matter with no definite shape or volume. The particles are far apart and can easily be compressed.
This is a heating curve for water. As you can see, it starts as a solid and gains kinetic energy. It then flattens out and is both a solid and a liquid. It gains potential energy here, and this is notably at 0 degrees Celsius, the melting point of water. Then, from 0 to 100 degrees Celsius, it is water and it gains kinetic energy. Then, at 100 degrees Celsius, it is both water and steam. Here it gains potential energy. Then, the water vaporizes and becomes a gas, steam, and it remains this way at any temperature above 100 degrees Celsius.
Heat capacity is the amount of heat needed to increase the temperature of an object exactly 1 degree Celsius. The heat capacity of an object depends on both its mass and its chemical composition.
Here, the heat capacity is less because the mass is less.
Cause I'm righteous, I feel great, so maybe I might just search for a 9 to 5. If I strive, then maybe I'll stay alive. So I walk up the street, whistling this, feeling out of place, cause man do I miss a pen and a paper, a stereo, a taper, me and Eric being a nice big place. Fish, which is my favorite dish, but without no money or skill or wit. Cause I don't like to dream about getting paid, so I dig into the books of the rhymes that I made. So now's a test to see if I got pulled. Hit the studio, cause I'm paid in full. I kill.